Hey guys, so this video was obviously filmed ages ago before things like isolation and social distancing were even thoughts in our heads. So this one was filmed so long ago, I almost forgot that we had it, and there are also vodka shots, so obviously filmed before I was pregnant. But these last few weeks, being away from so many of my friends and loved ones, it's kind of made me a little nostalgic for a bit of silliness in the kitchen, the kind of silliness you can only do when you've got your best friend in the house. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this one. I think there are a lot of heavy hearts around, and I just hope it makes you smile. See you soon.
All right, so we're going to put the lid on.
Yeah, pop the lid on.
Okay, and then turn it.
Open.
Jinx. Hi guys, I have a really special episode for you today because I have my best friend in town.
Hi, I'm Sarah.
It's like the worst. So the reason I invited you over is because Sarah makes like one of the best curries in the whole world.
I do, it's true.
Tell me about the curry.
Kind of feel you're taking over from me at the moment.
Sorry, I know it's your show. Okay, you tell us.
Sarah's kitchen.
You tell us about the curry.
Okay, so this is my favourite Sri Lankan chicken curry. So it's basically a yellow chicken curry. I always cook it from the recipe, which is one of my favourite recipe books, Charmaine Solomon.
I love that book.
Yeah,
it's such
amazing.
a great book.
Would you say it's the Bible of Sri Lankan cooking?
Well, the Bible of Asian cooking.
Of Asian cooking.
Because it's got all the different ones in here.
Does it?
Yeah,
I just cook the Sri Lankan stuff.
You just go to the Sri Lankan section. So Sarah's family is from, your dad's from Sri Lanka.
Yes, I'm not just someone who just loves Sri Lanka.
Yeah, you are, patriotic.
Anyway, let's start cooking.
Okay, so but you've got a few, it's a little bit different, but it's based on this recipe that you...
It's based on this recipe, but yeah, I sort of mix it up a little bit.
Okay, so how do we get started on this?
Okay, so we need to heat up some oil.
Okay, so I'm going to be the cooking slave.
I might just tell you what to do.
Okay, right. I know you love doing that.
That's what I do
bossy.
best.
She's like the bossiest person in the whole world. You wouldn't be able to work this anyway.
No, I actually wouldn't. I can never work those out.
Good thing I'm here.
So I think we need to heat it to medium heat.
Okay.
So what's that?
Is
An
that what it
8
says
or a
in the
9?
recipe?
It actually doesn't say that.
No,
Look,
so you don't want it too hot, is what you're saying.
I don't want it too hot.
Okay,
I don't want it
alright.
too hot. I don't want you to, start burning the garlic straight away.
So because you don't want to burn the garlic, all the onion. I'm presuming
you don't want to burn any of it, really.
That's true.
All right, so we'll heat the oil. I know. Sarah's kitchen. You're the one who has all the practice.
True.
Can we have a shot of vodka, please?
We already had one. That's why this is such a debacle.
Why do we have this behind here then?
I don't know. I wasn't going to put it on the camera. But
So this is something that you made with...
But with Sylvia, so one of my chef friends that came in and we did some episodes. So we made this vanilla vodka because she'd made a beautiful tiramisu. And did you know, I didn't know this, so if you leave this in there for long enough, you get vanilla essence, like the extract.
I did not know that.
No. Now you know.
I will take that to my grave.
Yeah, you're going to sleep better tonight.
I can't wait to pass on that little tip. All right.
Cheers.
Cheers.
It's just like cooking at home.
Ah.
Shots. Curry.
So you put the oil in there and then you pop the onions and the garlic.
Yeah.
And just let that brown. I also have to look at my recipe as well. Oh no, actually, I lied. You have to put the fenugreek seed in first.
Oh,
Yes,
okay, right.
yes.
So we're doing that. Lucky you checked.
I've got trusty Charmaine here.
Because this is my book. So do you have the exact same book at home? Do you get it out whenever you make
I've got the exact same book at home. Mine's a lot older though, so
yours
and
is
it's
probably
got curry
dirty.
stains all over it.
Because I like to be clean.
What? I like to be dirty? That's not true.
In the kitchen, I mean. You get a little messier than I do. That's why
I've seen you be a little bit dirty in the kitchen.
What is that? Don't listen to any of those.
I've known Marion for about 27 years. All right.
Okay, I think
So we need to heat the fenugreek seeds.
So do you want oil in here with the fenugreek?
Oil in there, yeah.
Okay, how much? Like this much?
No, a little bit more.
That much?
More.
Okay, this much. Okay.
So you just need a quarter teaspoon.
So fenugreek seeds, tell me what these are.
That's one thing I can't tell you. And it's really annoying because you wouldn't let me Google it before we started filming.
I know, because I wanted you to say you didn't know what they were.
So I actually don't really know.
I actually don't know either. They have a beautiful smell though, don't they?
Yeah, they're beautiful.
Should we
Yeah. You meant to only use a quarter of a teaspoon.
That's a quarter of a teaspoon.
Oh, that's a quarter.
Look.
Okay, perfect.
See, I heard you. I
Okay.
read the recipe before.
So you need to heat that up, and you can chuck in some curry leaves
Maybe we
as
should
well.
Google it while we're waiting for that to heat
Oh,
up.
that's a good idea. So now we're allowed to Google
Now
it.
we can Google it.
And you'll have them all the time.
Fenugreek is an annual plant in the family Fabaceae.
Fabaceae? The Fabaceae? Oh, the old Fabaceae family.
It's really close to another word that I don't want to use. With leaves consisting of 3 small obovate. What does the word obovate mean?
Did not Google it beforehand,
Okay.
and you decided to Google it on camera. All these words that you can't pronounce.
It's really bad. It's a semi-arid crop.
Oh, well, there we go. Semi-arid crop.
Semi-arid. That's what I thought when I was like,
I also
I'm pretty
did think.
sure it's a semi-arid crop.
These
is what I
are, they're
thought.
not arid, but
But how do I
semi-arid.
know? What am I like? Am I waiting for these to
So,
like sizzle or?
Just until they start to brown.
But they're already brown.
I know. That is also. I remember.
Well, I can
reading
smell
that.
them. I think they're good.
Yeah, I think it's
'cause-
just. Is it? What are you? It's like releasing the aromas or something like that.
Very good.
Thank you.
Very good.
Sarah's kitchen.
So they smell good.
All right. So then we chuck in the onion and the garlic.
Okay. So I think one of the things, like when I first started making Indian and Sri Lankan curries, was that I was never patient enough with the onion.
You have to be patient.
If you don't have them nice and soft and sweet, you can taste the raw onion at the end.
Yeah.
They just don't get any better.
Yeah, you've got to cook them on a medium heat.
This is
medium.
this good? Medium?
It sounds pretty medium to me.
And garlic. Now you chop this.
I chopped this. Look at this. Can the camera see this?
Good. Ah, so impressed.
Yeah, my mask skills are epic. That's what everyone says.
Is that what everyone says?
That's what everyone says. So you've got to wait till they're nice and soft.
Yeah, so you want to give them like at least like 10 minutes, right? Because they're going to get really soft. These are smelling nice.
Yeah, they're smelling.
Those fenugreek seeds, you
You can really smell it,
I know,
can't
you
you?
can really smell it.
I mean, whatever they are, that semi-arid.
It's the semi-arid crop.
I think it's the semi-arid
Yeah.
crop. You can smell that semi-aridness.
Also the obovate leaves.
All right, so that's looking good. Softening up.
So you've made this curry for me a lot.
Yeah, I've made it for you, numerous times.
Your dad's made it for me too. He makes a good one.
Dad's actually the one who taught me. I mean, also
Yeah.
Charmaine Solomon taught me.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dad makes this curry all the time.
He makes such good curries too.
I actually had a big curry cook-off the other day.
Did you?
Yeah, invited 12 people over to my house. And
Well, see, that's the good thing about curries, isn't it? Because you can really just go hard on the invite.
you can go hard, but I think I went a little bit too hard.
It's 12 too much.
12's too much in a one-bedroom apartment.
Oh, right.
But the curries were delicious. Right, so they look like they're
Did you have
softening
any
up.
vodka shots though?
We did have a few vodka shots actually. We had a few martinis, a few gin shots, a few bottles of wine. Is this too close?
It's a little close. Stop touching me.
Sorry. You're just so hot. Just like your husband.
I know. We're just the hottest couple in the world. I actually think this is like one of the key steps.
Yeah, it's almost like a really, really sweet flavour, isn't it?
Yeah.
Not caramelised, but
No,
sweet.
because you don't want any colour. Because you don't want
See
any
all
colour.
these cooking terms that I
No,
know.
you know so many cooking terms.
I do. Sarah's kitchen.
Don't steal my thunder.
Sorry, stolen.
Okay, so onions, garlic, the fenugreek. What happens?
Okay, now I think we chuck the spices in. So
Okay.
we've got a range of spices.
Yeah.
We've got turmeric.
Okay, put that one in first.
First.
Because that gives it a nice colour, right?
That gives it a lovely colour.
What
We've
next?
got chili powder.
Chili powder, this one. So obviously you could like dial that up or down depending on how spicy. Is it?
Yeah.
Do you like this to be a really spicy curry? Should it be like a?
I like it to be pretty spicy.
Yeah.
So, yeah, normally I'd use maybe a teaspoon,
Yeah,
but
that's
yeah.
about a teaspoon.
Yeah, perfect. Sweet paprika.
So it's important to use the sweet paprika and not the smoked because the smoked has a Spanish
Smoky
flavour. Smoky flavour.
It does have a smoky flavour, funnily enough.
You could get mixed up at the store.
Yeah, you
but,
could.
Don't get mixed up.
Don't get mixed up.
Jinx.
What's this?
You did it first. It's just copying you.
Okay, then we've got some coriander seed.
Yeah, ground.
Yeah, ground coriander seed.
It's your recipe. Don't ask me.
They look very similar, don't they?
Well, this
You
one-
prepared them.
This one's the cumin.
That's the cumin, and then a little bit of fennel seed as well, which you ground that up, didn't you?
I ground it up myself.
Ooh.
So, do you know this is a semi-arid crop?
No,
it's not. I'm not sure.
Right, so chuck it in, mix
Okay.
it all about. Oh no, we need the vinegar as well.
Oh, so you want the vinegar in here
Yeah,
now?
vinegar
Okay.
as well. So,
I was surprised about the vinegar ingredient
And I'm
actually.
surprised at how much vinegar there is, and when you first start to taste it,
Yeah.
as the flavours are developing, it seems like it's got too much vinegar in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you've got to wait and cook it through for about an hour.
Ah,
for the
right.
vinegar to settle.
Oh, interesting.
That's an important tip, actually,
Good
guys.
tip.
All right, so just
So this
mix
is
all that
smelling
up.
really nice.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
And look at that colour. It's already really nice.
I've cooked this so many times and I still have to check the recipe.
Are you one of those real recipe people in the kitchen?
Not really,
I've
but with
never
this
seen
particular
you.
one.
I've never seen you crack out my book in the kitchen.
I'm always cracking out your book.
You are not. I know you're not.
All right, so stir it well, and then we add the chicken after that.
Okay.
So I like to use chicken on the bone, so that makes the flavour develop a little bit more.
Yeah, I like it.
And then thigh as well, because I think thigh's a bit tastier.
I'm a thigh and leg girl.
You've always been a thigh girl.
Always been a thigh and leg girl.
Not a breast girl?
Not a breast girl.
I mean, I'm partial to a bit of breast now and again.
It's not that kind of show.
Chicken.
Okay,
So pop that in,
okay, let's pop
and then
that
you've got to coat the chicken in all the spices.
Okay.
Oh, you're doing a very good job.
Oh, I'm very good at putting chicken in a pot. Okay, so get all of this.
All of that. And look, it's that really
look at
beautiful
that
yellow
colour. It's so lovely.
Yeah. So that's coming in from the turmeric. So good. Oh, there's so many recipes that I want to cook for you now. I know we can only cook
Like
one.
right now. Sarah's kitchen. But should we have a whole season of episodes? Is that what you're aiming for now? You're in here now. You're like, I'm
I feel
never
like you're
leaving.
picking up what I'm putting down.
Okay.
All right, that's looking good.
Okay.
Oh, we probably should put some salt in there as well.
How much? Like a good pinch?
Yeah, like a teaspoon and a half, something like that. You can always add more salt later.
Okay. So are we waiting to get any colour on this chicken? Do we want to let it
No. You
know?
just need to make sure it's all coated.
Okay, so it's all
That
coated.
looks like it's
It looks
coated.
good.
Done that. Tick, 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 tick. Okay, now we add the tomatoes. So for the recipe, it says to have just whole tomatoes peeled, but I mean, I can't really be bothered to do that, so I just normally do a tin of tomatoes.
Which
so
is
that's-
smart. I mean, these are peeled tomatoes.
Well, they are peeled tomatoes.
Look at that.
Exactly. Look at that.
Straight out of the can.
And then
Now,
you've got the juice in
so
there
this
as
all just
well.
goes in. You don't want me to chop these or anything. They can
No,
just
you
go in whole.
can just pop it in there, and
Okay.
then as you're stirring it around, you can break the tomatoes up.
Okay, right.
So we've got lemongrass.
Great. So you want me to do that, obviously?
Yeah. bruise away. Oh God, Jesus!
Well, don't stand so close.
You don't have to assault it. All right, so pop that in.
Okay, so all of this,
And
just
then-
like that.
Yeah, just like that. Okay. And then we've got maybe, I don't know, like 6 or 8. But bruise those guys as well. So you need to bruise these because they it opens them up.
Yeah,
You can see all
so
these little seeds in
The
there.
little pods,
Yeah.
still seeds. Yeah. Okay. All right. So we get those in
Pop
there.
those in. Cinnamon.
They smell
they
really
smell
good
delicious.
already.
Pop the cinnamon in.
Okay.
And then
smells so
that's
good already.
Basically about it. So with this recipe,
Yeah.
it now says to cover it, cook it for about 40 minutes, and then add the coconut milk. So I normally cook it for about 20 minutes, then I add the coconut milk.
Okay. That sounds good. We'll do
So
it
let's-
your
yeah,
way.
let's do it my way.
Charmaine's not here. It's Sarah's kitchen.
It's not Charmaine's kitchen.
All right. So we're going to put the lid on.
Yeah, pop the lid on.
Okay. And then turn it.
Oh. What about that? Is that the lid? Okay,
Fine.
perfect.
Heat
We're gonna-
down 20 minutes.
And then coconut milk. There it is.
Yeah.
That's coming soon. All right.
It's ginger and stuff.
Oh, we forgot the ginger. But that's okay. I think you can just add that now. To
Okay.
be honest.
All right. let's go back in time to before we put the lid on.
So just now grate that in, please. So that should probably go in a little bit before. Probably with the onions.
Okay. But it's grated,
Look,
so
it's
it's going to
grated,
be
it's
fine.
fine.
Yeah.
It'll just add to the flavour.
I think it'll be fine.
Oh, look at the colour.
I know, it looks so
It
good
looks
already.
delicious.
I really do love this curry. It's one of
It's
All right, stay tuned.
coconut milk to come.
Coming up next.
20 minutes.
So it's been 20 minutes.
It's been 20 minutes.
And it smells amazing.
It
Look,
smells so yummy, doesn't it?
Look at how good it looks.
I know, look at all the
already.
bits and all the pieces.
You are a
The
genius.
chicken pieces.
You and Charmaine.
And you did a bit of...
So what do we need to do?
So we're going to add coconut milk. So you can add that in.
Okay.
So like I said, with the recipe, it says
Yeah.
to add it at the end,
Okay.
but I think it tastes better if you add it throughout the cooking.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, I like that. That's cool. Well, I guess it would sort of blend in a bit more and become
yeah, it just
more
makes
part
it a
of
little
the
bit
sauce.
richer and
Yeah, I like it.
tastier. So just mix that through.
And then lid goes on,
Lid goes on.
and then
Another 20 minutes.
so really it doesn't really. I mean, you could cook it as long. It's like when the chicken falls off the bone, right? Is that what you're not
Yeah.
falls off, but is really soft?
Yeah, so it's just falling off the bone.
Yeah.
And so you can turn it right down and then cook it for another, an hour if you wanted to.
Awesome.
But I mean, I want to eat it pretty quickly. So let's
you
see.
like-
So let's just cook it for
You're,
another
like,
30
hungry
minutes.
already.
I'm always hungry. See you back in 30 minutes.
So we simmered this because the chicken thighs were quite large.
They were quite big.
So
yeah.
we did simmer it for a bit longer. We simmered it for 40 minutes.
About
45
45
minutes.
minutes.
And you took the lid off.
Then I took the lid off just to thicken it up a
To
little
thicken it
bit.
up a little bit. So, and it's looking amazing. So do we want to do like some last minute seasoning or something? Is that what you were saying you wanted to do?
I think maybe just a little bit of salt to taste. I mean, you can add a little bit of lemon juice.
Should
but
we
I think
try some?
You want to try
See?
some lemon juice? Oh.
Because I've never tried lemon juice before.
Squeeze it in your
Let's
mouth.
try some lemon juice. Let's try the curry that we've made.
That makes more sense.
That makes more sense, doesn't it?
The best thing about this, if I splash it on myself, it doesn't matter.
It's true. I think this is actually good.
It works well.
Works well.
Even if I spill some of that lemon juice that we're going to taste as well.
We don't even have the lemon, so I don't know how we would taste the lemon juice.
What does
That
it taste like?
tastes amazing. Okay, be careful.
Oh, it's pretty good, even if I do say so myself,
Very.
even though I didn't cook it.
You didn't cook it. It's your curry. Okay, a little bit of salt. Is that
I think
what
a
you
little bit of
want?
salt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell me when. Is that enough or a little bit?
Perfect,
Okay.
perfect.
But you know what I love about this curry is that it really is really simple to
It's
make.
so
And there's
easy.
no blending or like,
No, it's just
None of that
the spices,
business.
chuck it in,
Yeah.
mix it
I
about.
really love it. And the chicken is like falling off the bone, which is so
delicious.
delicious.
And
The
all
colour
those yummy
is
little bits
amazing.
and pieces as well, the cinnamon and the lemongrass and those fenugreek seeds.
What is it? Obsolete. We didn't have any more vodka. while the
It
thing
is a
was simmering,
classic.
by the
What
way.
is it? An arid
Semi-arid
spice.
crop.
Semi-arid crop,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah. Won't forget that in a hurry.
No, even though I forgot it straight away.
It's true. So how much chicken should I pile up in here? A fair bit.
I think a fair
We
bit.
can pile it all up. And it's so soft, that chicken too. It's really tender.
And it's so good using the and you definitely need to use a cut with a bone in it, I think.
I like it.
I'm sorry. That sounded better in my head.
Okay, so we've got our chicken and then we're gonna get all these little bits.
Gravy.
Oh, it looks so good. That colour, look at all those bits and pieces.
Yeah, and that looks really good for the presentation as well. Isn't that something that you would say?
No.
Really yummy.
Smells so good too. Now, is this looking good enough to you? Do you want more? Anything?
No, that's perfect.
Okay,
That's
and then do you want a little bit of
I think a little bit of greenery.
for presentation?
Yeah, definitely. A little bit of presentation. I mean, there's already a lot of presentation going on.
Yeah. Well, you do love a good
I
presentation.
love to present.
You are not coming back.
Sarah's kitchen.
Now, what do you think about that presentation?
I mean,
I'm pretty excited.
It's so presentable.
It is very presentable. Do you know what I'm excited about? I really want to try some of this chicken. So, because the secret here is that this should be, you know, like fork tender, right? Just falling off.
Yum.
Oh, yum. That looks really good. I want some of that
Get some of that
sauce
juice
too.
in there.
Definitely
Sauce,
some
juice,
sauce.
gravy. I mean, call it what you will.
Why did you just start talking like a nincompoop all of a
A
sudden?
nincompoop? Who says that?
I don't know.
No one said that.
Why are you making everything sound so silly? Anyway, let's taste the curry. I'm going to eat the curry.
Eat the curry. You nincompoop. Don't spit it out. It's delicious.
So mean. Why would you do that?
Come on.
It's really
It's really yummy. Can I have
It's
some?
no, it's so yummy.
Why can't I have any?
You guys really need to make this. You're going to love it. Don't worry about nincompoop over here.
Ooh, thank you. Okay.
So delicious. It's
So
really
yummy. I got it all over my face. But that's okay. I'm wearing an apron. It's good.
Next time wear a black dress, I reckon.
You told me to wear white. You wanted me to get dirty.
We're not getting dirty in the kitchen today, remember?
I like to get dirty in the kitchen. So you can serve it with rice, obviously,
Or bread.
or bread. Bit of naan, bit of roti.
This is really good.
It's really good.
Sweet. I'm going to eat more.
I'm glad you like it.
That's really good.
It's really good.
Yeah.
So it's sort of Sarah and Marion and a little bit of Charmaine. Just a bit.
All right, we're good. Done.
We're good?
Yep.
Yay!